Hey Leo, welcome to my channel and to your August reading. It's your birthday, guys. Happy birthday. Leo season. Yeah. Fire in the sky. In the skies. As you can see, we have here already a card, and that's the card that came out for August when I was doing your yearly reading, which I will link here, and you maybe want to have a look at it. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment. And I'm doing personal readings too, and I have a special offer. Check the description box below. Write me an email. I would like to make a reading for you guys. But let's start here with your reading first. Interesting, you guys, interesting. You have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, it's options and possibilities and rewards. It's just like a card of abundance. Sometimes it can be a card of having too much options, not seeing clear through things, and maybe confusion, getting confused with all the options that are around you. But somehow I don't feel bad about this card now in your reading. It's more like seeing the other cards that are underneath here. It's more like, okay, you need to see that there are so many options for you right now. But those options are not there where you are. You have to turn around. You have to walk away. You have to take some kind of decisions in order to open yourself up to all these possibilities. And why I'm saying that? I'm saying that because we have the Seven of Cups here, and underneath the Seven of Cups, it's a Five of Cups. And you can see here, like, this person here is focused. Its focus is downwards. It's mourning about the loss of something. And we had this card for you. It continues to come out for you. There is something, there is some kind of loss, there is something that happened or maybe will happen this month. But it's like the Five of Cups, it's even a card of nostalgia, a card of getting trapped in the past, a card of getting stuck a little bit and not being able to move on emotionally. Emotionally indulging in things that didn't went well. And if you could just only, walk away, turn your back and accept what happened for what it is, and just move on, you would be able to see that there are these other options, that there are so many other options, But you have to make that step, you have to take the decision to cross this bridge here and not stay here in this mode, in this overindulging mode, emotionally overindulging, crying about things that have ended maybe, and it is sad, and like even things from the past, and even maybe things that you are not really, they were not under your control, they just happened. And the other thing here about this card is that you have to understand that maybe you are revisiting your past too. Like, this is a card of revisiting the past, or a situation that is happening or that has happened. The problem with this is that in this card there are 5 cups and 2 of them are still there behind your back, upright. Only the 3 cups here are kind of spilled over. So even in this situation here, which seems like sad and disappointing, you are focusing only on the half of the story. You are putting your all intention, all your energy on what went wrong, what hurt you, what disappointed you. But the thing is that there, in that story, there is some good side of it. There is some good energy, there is some good news, there is something positive about it, and you have to recognize that. Start recognizing that and turn around. It may be small, but you know, it gives this possibility of growth. And the thing is that like this 5 of cups, it's surrounded by 2 major arcanas, which means that everything that it's happening or has happened, it's, you know, it's for the best, first of all, one. And second, it is meant to be like this. It is a kind of destiny. It's fate. Like you are not understanding what's going on, and you are crying and me being sad and disappointed. Why did this happen to me? It's that it's part of the story. It's part of your story. It's part of your destiny. It is meant to be like that. It's totally out of your control. So there doesn't make any sense to kind of stay there all the time connected to this thing which went wrong. And we have here the other 5. We have the 5 of cups, and here we have the 5 of the major arcana, which is like the opposite of this card. This is like the ego, the individual, me, and what happened to me, and my story. And the Hierophant, it's like the institution, represents the church, represents knowledge, represents wisdom, represents heritage, represents stability, represents that which has foundation, that which has been established. There is some kind of establishment here. There is an institution here. It's like a little bit like even an institutional decision. Maybe there was some kind of institutional decision that happened that disappointed you. But the thing is that you have to understand it's for your best. And why I'm saying that? Because after this moment of 5 of cups, we have the world. And the world is the card 21, and it's the last card of the major arcana. It's the completion of all this deck. And at the same time, it's the new beginning. It has something about maturity, first of all. It's a maturation process. It has been necessary, let's say, for you to go through this maturation process. And the thing is that if you are just only concentrating on this decision or this foundation or this structure, whatever it is, like authority, a sort of authority that has taken a decision or has given an opinion about something, and this actually breaks your heart or makes you sad, it's okay. I mean, it's okay, but like you are not looking what is behind you, and that's the problem, that you are focusing only on one side of the story. And if you just turn around, you would see this opening, this world, this possibility, because the world, it's this at the same time an ending and a new beginning. And it is a maturity card. So it means like it's a process of maturation. It's a process in general. So you cannot get stuck anywhere. Even the 5 of Hierophant, it's a little bit of stagnated energy, stagnation energy. So it's almost like hitting a wall with this Hierophant. It's like you hit a wall at some point and then things didn't went as they were supposed to go. And it is sad because like a Hierophant, it's an institution, it's somebody who has power, so they have decision. But you know, it's kind of fair. The Hierophant, it's a fair card, it's very balanced card, so you have to accept this. And the sooner you accept it, the better it is, because there's a new world out there for you, there's a new life out there for you, there are so many possibilities out there for you. Like, you don't even know how many possibilities there are there for you. So you just have to make this conscious movement from looking downward and looking to the past to looking upward and looking to the future, and just open yourself up. There are so many possibilities. This as well might mean just like go out there, entertain yourself, start doing things, start meeting people. Take chances, take chances. And it's a good month, you guys, to do that, because we have Aries, we have Mars, no? The planet of power, of movement, of motion, of achievements, masculine. We have it in Aries, and Aries, it's a fire sign, and it goes very well with your sign. So it's the moment now, and Mars will stay in Aries for 6 months. So it's time for actions. Right now it's a time for actions. Interesting. Here down underneath we have this row here of swords, like 3 cards of swords. One of them is a major arcana, which is the Justice, that has at the same time the sword and the scales at the hand. And it's interesting because these 2 cards are similar. If you can see the 2 columns, the person sitting in the middle, the Hierophant has 2 hands operating with them, and the Justice as well has these 2 activated hands. And Justice as well, it's a higher justice. So there is something here about a higher justice. Whatever happened here, it's a higher justice. And the best thing that you can do is just accept what happened and move on, because there is something beautiful happening. Like with the world, it's a yes. The world is fertility. The world is big project, new projects. It's freedom. No, it's freedom this year. It means like you are moving toward freedom. And what you had in the past was some kind of restriction, or maybe like even what you wanted to get into, although you thought something good, it would have been a restriction. Why I'm saying that? Because underneath the Hierophant we have the 2 of Swords, which has this moment of being trapped into something, mentally being trapped. So there was something behind this Hierophant card, behind this institution, behind this stable possibility. But it would have been something which would have restricted you. You would not have been able to progress, to see beyond things. You would have been trapped in the situation, in some kind of darkness, in some kind of limbo, let's say. So, you know, there is this higher justice, and you have to accept this as well. It might seem unfair to you, it might seem totally unfair to you what has happened or what's going to happen, but it is justice, it is a higher justice, and we cannot the best thing is to accept it. And this means as well that it's fair. It is fair. Things are balancing out. Or let's say if something happened and you don't like it, things are about to change now. Things are about to balance themselves out for you. It's just that you have to be proactive this month. And here we have the Page of Swords too, which means like it's a card of movement, it's a card of communication, it's a card of taking charge, even of yourself, of your body, of your time, of your connections. And the page here is directed toward the Justice card. So it's like the page is acknowledging what has been decided by justice. But, you know, this is the energy that you need to put out right now. Page is a young energy. It's like, you have to imagine it's like a teenager in high school that has discovered a passion, that is understanding that with will and with investment, they can look good, they can feel good, they can approach people, they can be funny. So it's like, yeah, there is this possibility for you to have a refresh for yourself. And it is something that you have to take charge for. Accept what has happened with this Justice card, let's say, and move on. Move on and take charge for yourself, for your time, for your communication. Be open, approach people, because there's so much outside there. There are so many options, you know? And like, don't judge them from how these options look like, because they might be hidden a little bit. Like you would not know at first. They need, you need to communicate, basically. You need to open up, you need to communicate, you need to approach, you need to apply, you need to be fresh in your approach. And something beautiful is out there and stable. It's just that you have to make that step now in August. And Mars is there for you guys. It's helping you. So make that move. Okay, I will get another card from this deck here that I have, Intuitive. Yeah, this card means be more tangible, you know? But this is the card of the Chariot. And the Chariot is like in charge of his own energy, of his own destiny. So, turn around. It's like you're in a journey. You are in a journey, and for whatever reason, if you have stopped somewhere, for some reason, I don't know what, you have to turn around and move on. And make it tangible means like, it's the same here as the Page of Swords. Do things. Go to the gym. Start the diet. Check application portals. Go on a dating app. Talk to people. Offer yourself. Like say, okay, I'm looking for a new job. Or, yes. It's like this. It's not emotional. It's not in your mind. It's really out there in the world. And take chances and put energy out. You will be rewarded. Very nice, you guys. I hope you liked. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and check the description box for private readings. I have a special offer for this month. Okay, you guys, I will see you next month. Bye.